chosen ones, empaths, and all the genuine souls out there. Going through life, as you proceed through life and you be kind to people and be genuine to people. I'm not saying you're perfect, but you see the best in people and stuff, and you do good by them. Then they turn around and they turn out to be a narcissist or a toxic individual. It can feel quite crushing knowing that you gave your best version of yourself to that individual. But let me tell you, those deeds you done, it's not wasted. It's not wasted. God saw you being a decent person. The universe saw you being a decent person. Karma's on your side. The good deeds, even though it's to a user, your intentions were pure. Even though it was to a deceiver, someone that was taking advantage, doesn't mean that you won't still be rewarded for the good deeds you've done. Now, I'm not speaking for God, but I've seen in my own journey things that I've done many, many years ago. And I had no intentions of receiving anything back from it when I'd done it. I wasn't thinking, oh, I'm going to be rewarded or something like that. But I've seen things kind of manifest in the future. Not exactly the same, but that's the way I see it. I just see a pattern, and it's many years ago, but I've seen things work out in my favor now. Not in my favor, in my favor. Like, I've seen things help me now, and I think maybe possibly it was that me doing good deeds before. So I just want to talk to you about when you've been kind or generous or done a good deed to someone. I don't want you to think that it's wasted, you see. Because I'll tell you one story. There was a homeless person. Then later on I found out that they wasn't, you see. And this is just an example, and I'm just showing you, like, that homeless pretend homeless person or something like that that's acting like they are, even though I still done a good deed, like to help them, it's not wasted. They'll be held accountable for taking advantage of your good nature. They'll be held in judgment for taking advantage of your good nature. But the deed that you've done is still a deed. That's the way I see it. Maybe I'm wrong, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, but I've seen it in my own life, and that's why I'm telling you what I see. You know, I can understand if you disagree. I'm not trying to speak for God or anything like that, but God is very merciful, very understanding, understands the human mind, and understands you and everyone more than they understand themselves. Okay, God understands the people more than they understand themselves. So when you're putting your energy into something to help someone or to do a good deed, you're accruing positive energy, positive karma. You're doing good. You're staying in that frequency. Okay. So just because it was a deviant at the other side, like a narcissist taking advantage of you, or something like that, doesn't mean it's wasted. Honestly, because it can be hard. Some of you have given decades of your lives to these individuals and you've supported them. I've read the comments and I've spoken to many people in sessions, like, you've helped them through ill health, you've supported them, you've helped them get jobs, you've really helped them do a lot of things. You will be blessed for what you did. And I know it might not happen straight away, but you're going to see something in some way, shape or form in your life. You'll see your life open up and you'll say, that wasn't wasted. Because what it is it's like a pathway. It's like a pathway. Even though you're giving it to even though you're dealing with a deviant, this narcissist is actually, by them being a phony and a fake and a snake, it's actually leading you to where you're meant to be. Eventually, when the relationship ends and you go your separate ways, however it ends, it doesn't really matter, but you go your separate ways. That's the main thing. This is what this is all leading up to. Okay, it's all leading up to that. So look out for things in your life. You'll see. Oftentimes there's a lot of blessings that are in your life after you've been discarded or reverse discarded or relationship ended or whatnot. There's a lot of blessings that you see in your own life, and there's a lot of blessings that you can see in your own life, but you can't see them because you're so hurt and betrayed. And I think it's because they're not so blatant or significant that it will take your attention off the hurt. But there are things that you'll see that are happening in your own life for the best, and hold firm to those things. It's leading you to your path. You'll see these things. Honestly, you'll see these things. There's a lot of things that you should hold on to. Anything where your life's changed for the better. Anything, the small things. This is what we build from. You build from the small things that you notice, and it will grow more and more and more and more. Okay? But the genuine good deeds that you've done, like your supportive nature, your selfless nature, this is gonna be rewarded. Okay? You're gonna be rewarded. Okay, in this world and the next, I believe. In this world you'll be blessed, and in the next world you'll be blessed. So please embrace that. I know you've met this narcissist, but it's a pathway onto better things. Okay, so just make sure you leave them in the past and you don't reconcile with them or let them back in again. You'll still go in even if you do let them back in, you'll still eventually get to the place where you're going, like to brighter days, but by getting away from them. But it's unnecessary. Once you've woken up to narcissistic abuse, it's unnecessary to put yourself back in that situation. But I can understand many of you doing it, and some of you will do it. Some of you will give the narcissist another chance and stuff like that. But honestly, once you've woken up, try and hold firm to what you're awakening. Hold firm to the positive things you see happening in your life, and I promise you that you'll see things come back to you in your lifetime. For the good deeds you've done, it has not been wasted. So anyway, I'll be back for another video soon. Peace.